we are back on Tech Pulse for our final segment, and we're talking about Google Earth, their new update 7.1 coming for mobile devices that will be accurate with all the information dealing with street views, with landmarks, and it gives you the 3D view and all that sort of stuff. I mean, this, to me, this is definitely a good move by Google to come out with this for, because most of you might think, well, why didn't they come up with this before? Well, I mean, definitely this is a good move, because think about it. If you're on vacation, right, you're on vacation and you don't have a map of the place or anything like that, being able to bring Google Earth up on your phone, wherever you are, right, Google Earth up on your phone, wherever you are, and you're able to see, now this is that city of Chicago and stuff like that, the 3D view, but being able to see this city from a street level, wherever I am. Let's say I'm on some, I'm visiting, Europe, I'm visiting London or Paris, and I'm on some weird street, Bob and Phil's, I don't know what the street names are in Paris. But whatever the street names are, let's say I'm there, I can bring that up on Google Earth on my mobile now. Instead of bringing it out on a computer and then having to remember or something like that, I can have this on my mobile phone wherever I am, and I can get directions, because Google Earth, the updated maps and so forth, I can get directions right there. If I don't have a GPS for that country or with the maps or whatnot, Google Maps has you covered. And so if you're someone that does a lot of traveling, this thing definitely could come in handy, because it can help you to find, places that are run-of-the-mill. When I say run-of-the-mill, I mean out-of-the-way type places that you may not see, but you get to see, rather than just a GPS, a location just giving you the actual, just like indicators showing this is you, this is the street. Going on the street view, and you're looking and you're seeing the exact thing that where you are, you're looking at it and you're seeing exactly that in your actual view. I mean, to me, that definitely is something that's a good thing. So if this thing works the way Google is saying it's going to work, to where you can visit Stonehenge, or you can actually go to a place, visit it, and click the Google Play, the Google Earth app, bring it up, and then you can find where you are and get around a foreign city without having to have detailed GPS maps for that city or anything like that, because Google Earth already has it if it has one of the countries, obviously, that you're going to or anything like that, because Google has faced a lot of litigation as far as their map taking. How do I put it? As far as because certain countries have sued Google for taking illegal, what they call unauthorized pictures of their cities, of their towns, without their authorization and so forth. And Google has had to pay some fines, for doing that. But if everything is straight and everything is legit with this, definitely this app could be something that I believe definitely is worth checking out. Now, speaking of something that's worth checking out, for those of you that know that you're Xconn fans for a while now, Xconn fans, and you've basically known about the Bureau. That's the new Xconn game coming out that's more heavily focused on first-person tactical shooter and stuff like that. We have an update that we're going to show you here about this new game, Xconn, and it's called Xconn the Bureau Declassified. This game is definitely going to turn heads, and it's coming out. The latest trailer for the Bureau Xconn Declassified reveals a lot of the tactical mechanics that this game have. Now, developer 2K Marin is currently in the process of adapting XCOM series to a third-person shooter action game. It has been a strategy-based game for a long time. That has the franchise fans worrying that the tactics will take a backseat to the run-and-gun shooter gameplay. Because, people that love XCOM, right, they love the tactical aspect of it. It's a tactical strategy game, and the fact that it's going into this first-person shooter type thing, a lot of the XCOM fans are worried that the run and gun feature is going to take a backseat to the tactical aspect. But that's not the case. In this trailer that I watched yesterday, that's not the case. The Bureau XCON Declassified creator Morgan Gray explained to GameBeat in April. He said it's pretty much classic XCOM, Gray said, but we wanted to move it away from a classic isometric God view mechanic, you know, where you're looking down on the city of the previous games. We wondered what it would be like to be the guy in the battlefield instead of just controlling the people in the battlefield. So now 2K is showing off the game more thoughtful and tactical side in a new trailer starring the Bureau's battle focus mechanics. So we're going to show you that right here. And the battle focus enables players to slow down the action, assess the situation, and enact commands and strategies in a gunfight. Not just you're in the gunfight and you have to wait until it's over before you can set up your men. Even in the gunfight, you can do different things. It looks similar to a turn-based interface that developer Far Access used in 2012's XCON Enemy Unknown, only the Bureau reverts to real-time gameplay once the player exits battle focus. So once you set up your situation, then it goes into real-time gameplay. Now let me go and show you. Let me go and show you this thing here real quick. We're going to make sure that everything is set. Yeah, okay. Everything looks good. Let me just go ahead and bring this up so you can see this game. So those of you XCON fans out there that like the tactical aspect of XCON, you don't want that to go away. Trust me, when you see this, I think, because, you know, I'm a first-person shooter fan and I'm also a strategy fan, and, you know, a lot of games get messed up when they try to switch the type of genre that the game is. But I think they really kept XCON, you know, kept it true to what it was originally, and I think you're going to see that in this trailer here that we're going to show. I think you'll see that. So here it is. We're setting it up right now. There we go. A little bit more back. Hold on. Okay, there we go. And let's do it. Now this is XCON Declassified. You're going to see the tactical trailer that, well, I guess first they have, you know, some kind of commercial on, but, you know, after this, then you're going to see the actual trailer for the game that we all know and love. And here it is. Now, I think definitely this game, it really does keep to the original. You know, it really does keep to the original as far as tactics go, as far as, you know, a strategy. You know, it's just showing you right now this is just a couple of the cutscenes going into it, but it definitely does keep, in my opinion, with the strategy aspect. So this is some of the first person. Now here's where you get the strategy aspect, where you can set up your men, you can give orders to your men right there. Those are your people. You can deploy them where you want to, and then once you're done with that, as you see, then the action kicks in. You know, so it goes from tactical. You set up your men, you set up how you want to take on enemies. You know, obviously the red represents the enemies, the blue represents your men. You can set it up how you want to, and then once you set it, then it goes into real-time action strategy. I mean, real-time gameplay, not the turn-based of times before. So I still think you have the level of control that you wanted, and you can pause it anytime, changing up your settings and stuff like that, as long as your men are still alive. Obviously, you can change your settings and do different things like that. But this definitely, I think, is a good blend of, and this is the Bureau Declassified XCOM. Definitely, I think this is a good blend of the old style game, as well as the new the new first-person shooter aspect that they're trying to deploy in the game. So if you're an XCON fan, you're someone that, you know, likes XCON, but you don't want them to take away that first-person shooter not first person. You don't want to take away that strategy aspect of the game. Trust me, they haven't taken away the strategy aspect of the game. Definitely, this is something that you want to play coming up. And speaking of games, real quick, for those of you that have been waiting for the NVIDIA Shield, due to mechanical problems, according to NVIDIA, they have postponed. You know, the Shield was supposed to launch yesterday, the 27th of June, but they have delayed the launch until they're saying sometime in July. No date has been announced yet, because they're saying that there has been some mechanical issue with one of their third-party developers' parts in that makes up the NVIDIA Shield, that they're not happy with. And they're saying, although we want to get this into the hands of gamers, at the same time, they want to give everyone a product that they can be proud of and a product that they know gamers are going to love. So for right now, they have delayed the launch. So if you're one of those like me that pre-ordered, you know, getting that last minute call that you're not, the system isn't shipping, you know, kind of stings. But hey, that's how it is in the game world. I prefer to get a product that's well made and ready to go than for them to rush it out anyway and say, well, we're just going to come out with it, and you know, you end up returning it, or you're not happy with it, or there's a lot of complaints. So for those of you out there that are wondering when the NVIDIA Shield is going to hit the market, well, it's not going to hit the market according to NVIDIA until sometime in July. So you know, we're just going to have to wait and see when they release the next next date. So far in July, we have the Leap Motion coming in July, as well as the NVIDIA Shield, and also the Game Stick has been delayed, as far as I remember, until late July, August, that sort of thing. So we have those three coming in the next few months. The OEA has been released, and the WikiPad has been released. So we're still waiting on the Game Stick, the Leap Motion, and the NVIDIA Shield, all coming out between July and August. So that's it for this edition of Tech Pulse. We want to thank everyone once again for joining us. It is Friday, so go out and enjoy your weekend. I mean, you know, the weekend comes around only once a week. That's right. So go out and enjoy it. The work week may be 40 hours, but the weekend is 48. So go ahead and enjoy that weekend, man. And we will see you right here on Monday, God willing, with another exciting edition of Tech Pulse. Thanks for joining us. I'm out. Peace.